Alright, so let's have a little look at the first lock. So this is just a little it's not a challenge lock, it's like a training lock. Now, this is for people that want to learn how to sort of pick padlocks and all that kind of thing. And it has a sort of silicone part that moves away, so you can see the inside, but I will not be doing that. I want to see how far I can get just with either picking or raking this thing. Now, it's a 6-pin as far as I can ascertained. As I said, I've not taken this off and had a look yet, but from the key you can kind of ascertain that it is a 6-pin key with there just from the cuts on it, and the keys do work just fine. So let's go about it. So I'm looking at using just a little rake here. This just came from a very cheap set, but it'll do the job just now. I think it'll most certainly do the job for this lock. And just a little Z tension bar. So let's have a little look in here and see how we want to tension this up. So obviously bottom edge here has to be, and I want the thick edge in there. Will it fit, or will the thinner edge do the job? Yeah, it will. Now with these rakes, in fact, this is something I should point out. I've seen a few guys teaching how to rake with a standard rake like this, and they will push in and push out like this, back and forth. And that's not the way you want to do it. Once you get this into position, you just want to rock it up and down. You don't want to pull it in and out, because that can bind up your pins, and it can screw up your pins in there, and it can screw up your rake. It's not the way to do it. You instead of doing this motion, you get it in and you do that motion. All right. So let's go in and we'll try this. Now with the tensioning on here, I'm just going to be overhand pushing down. And basically, I'm not going to keep a constant pressure on there. I'm going to pulse it slightly. I'm just going to flex a little bit, and it will hopefully get this opened up. So let's get it into a good tension point. That's too low. I need to use a slightly thicker bar in this keyway. Oh, there we are. And get that in. There we are. And you want to rock it back and forth as you pulse this. There we are. Beautiful. Opened up nice and easy. So yeah, this is just a standard tester. So let's have a little look at it now that we have it opened with that. Pull this off. There we are. Yeah, I was correct. It's a 6-pin. They don't seem to be cut too deeply. Let's have a little look at what happens to these pins once the key goes in there. Yeah, the cut on them isn't too harsh. The harshest one we have is the 6-pin up here. But once you start getting in there and raking with that, because that will be at this pin tip here, it will make it nice and easy on you. So you'd want some of the harsher cuts to be maybe in the 3rd or 4th position. But yeah, it's a nice little practice lock. It does the job. In fact, let me show you what happens with this if I can at the right angle with this open. This is a weird angle to be at. So the rake will go in, and you'll notice that with the gentle pressure, as soon as I start rocking it back and forward, it just finds all the pins at the correct point and pushes it round so it opens up. There we go. Right, now we've done this one with the rake now. In the next video I might try and go through and just sort of do it pin by pin and show you pins binding and all that kind of stuff. So let's get this covered up again so I don't get a chance to have a good look at it. And I'll see you in next week's video.